What's up, guys? I want to tell you something really important. This new Spongebob spinoff is going to be a terrible disaster. You know why? I'll tell you why in this video. So please like this video and subscribe. Okay? So yeah. So this new Spongebob spinoff is going to be a disaster. I did not know you were going to make a spinoff till I just found out online. Okay. Now, that's the title right there. Kamp Koral, Spongebob's Under Years, and it's gonna be a disaster. So, now let me tell you why the SpongeBob spinoff is bad. Now, the reason why this show is bad, because the way they made them look weren't what I was expecting, and you know, I just really hope they keep going with 2D, not 3D. And they look kind of weird too. You know, they look kind of weird, and yeah, including Mr. Krabs. I mean, look at him. Look how he looks. It's like, look at him. Dude is Keller, and I never was expecting him to look like that. He wears the most ridiculous outfit. Yeah, he does. And I never saw him wear it, too. And look at his outfit color. Look at his outfit color. Like, look at it. You see his outfit color? He never wore that in the 2D animated series. He wore blue. He never wore this color. And look at Squidward. He looks kind of regular. It's just, wasn't he kind of a lighter, not like moldish, like lighter, moldish, lighter? And SpongeBob, I just kind of thought, oh, my battery's dying, sorry. I just kind of thought that it looks like he has pimple. Where's his other cheek? He has one cheek, but where's his other? I just don't get it. Now, Plankton and Mr. Krabs are the only thing I think that's normal, except that Mr. Krabs is not wearing blue. He's wearing, like, work pants. I mean, he does work, but looks like he goes bike riding or something. You know? And I did see their voices in the movie, and man, you do not want to know what, man. And they made another actor play as SpongeBob. Like a little 11-year-old boy play as SpongeBob. And yeah, I do have Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon is my favorite channel, except that they made spin-offs of Henry Danger and Kamp Koral. So, yeah. And the movie, I hope it's not going to be the same in the Kamp Koral series, but in the movie, yeah. And they also did say that Kamp Koral was going to be airing on Nickelodeon later in the year, later in 2021. Okay? And they also created a spin-off of SpongeBob called The Patrick Star Show, which I'm scared to know how that turns out. So yeah. And and I'm really terrified too. And Mr. Krabs kind of looks the same as he was in the regular 2D animated series. And I kind of hate how, you know, the goofballs are. And Sandy looks a bit different, and Plankton looks the same too. And Woodward I thought wasn't gonna be miserable as a kid. So yeah, so that show's gonna turn out bad. That show's gonna turn out bad. They're gonna lose a lot of money. Watch, lot of money. So those are reasons why the show's gonna turn out terrible. And I really wish Dad never ever came up with this spinoff. I really wish he never came up with it. And yeah, no one ever knew that the 2D animated Spongebob series was going to have a spinoff until Steve died. I never even knew. I never even knew myself till I looked it up. And I believe I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to promise you I got this right, but I think the beginning of 2020 is when it came up with the spinoff. I believe in February. And I did not find it out. I did find that out when I looked it up. And I really thought it was going to turn out really good. And the characters weren't going to turn out that bad. But right now, they look awful and terrible. Nickelodeon really does have to cancel the spinoff, or else the SpongeBob will drop down and lose its fans. No, I really wish they never made it. Probably a lot of people too were complaining about it too, not just me. And they ruined a lot of their other shows too, which did make me really mad, including Henry Danger. That made me upset. The #1 live action series, and had the funniest actor, Jace Norman. He was funny when he was a kid, but now when he's grown up, he doesn't seem that much funny anymore. So yeah, they have to keep going with the 2D animated series of SpongeBob. And they did say they were going to up with more seasons, including 13 episodes each, with not that much episodes, as usual. Maybe about 20, 22 is enough, but not 13. And SpongeBob's voice sounds really weird, and I do hope that's not going to be in Kamp Koral. I know I keep saying it, but it really does sound weird. And Steven Hillenburg hated spinoffs, and he did not want to ever have a spinoff. But Nickelodeon also asked Hillenburg to turn SpongeBob and his pals into kids, and Steve said no. If Steve was here and he wanted this to happen, I pretty much won't even care. So yeah. And I do not understand why Nickelodeon wanted to turn the best animated SpongeBob characters into kids. I mean, why? They're great characters. Why would you want to turn them into kids? They're great how they look. You don't need... And plus, dude, turning characters into kids, it's like freaking a Nick... If you really want to turn them into... That's like a Nick Jr. show, turning characters into kids. This is like an older kid show on Nickelodeon. This is an older kid show. This ain't no Nick Jr. kid. This ain't no Nick Jr. show. Man, ask other people if they ever want to. Actually, no, they can't, because they can't just copy off his work, you know. And guys, you want to see the first look? Here it is. This is what I looked at that Nickelodeon posted on Nick Alive. It's also on Nick. Yeah, it's also on Nick Press too. If you look that up, it's a first look at the characters in the new 3D animated series, and take a look at it. I know I already showed you it. I know I already did. See? Look. Plankton, I believe he looks regular, but I'm really scared he'll probably look like, hi, I'm Plankton. Sandy, glasses, braces, which I never mentioned, which I never knew she wore braces. She never wore braces in the 2 animated series. Heck that. And what's that she's wearing under? Is it socks? I don't get it. She looks really terrible. And Plankton and SpongeBob and Patrick. They look terrible too. Mr. Krabs, he looks regular. I think Mr. Krabs looks grown. And Squidward, he looks like a kid. I can't tell. They don't look like kids, the other characters. I know SpongeBob and Patrick are kids. Look at their eyes. You see their eyes? Yeah. So yeah. That's the end. That's the end. I made this slideshow. I worked on it to make a YouTube video of it. So this isn't what I was expecting, you know? Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video and subscribe. And please, if you ever want me to make some more, I will give you news about it, okay? I will give you news. This is why SpongeBob Spinoff is bad. Comment down below. Like this video, subscribe, help this video, help my channel, help it out. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace, love, shine.